What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Sunday Night Live. My co-pilot,
Howdy.
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 Thanks, everybody, for joining. First off, just want to say thanks again to Swish Rips for that opening, especially after the Chiefs just won, baby.
So dope.
Right.
So dope.
Let's get to the chat here. Tina, of course, always first in my chats. Thanks so much, babe.
Hey, Tina.
What's up, Las Cruces?
What's up, Las Cruces?
Always in the chats, every chat. Thanks for coming through, Las Cruces. Hooray! Wahoo! Hello from New Mexico. Phil, what's going on? Phil's Treehouse, awesome dude in the community. I love seeing this guy in chats.
What's up, Phil?
Always makes me smile. See, like this, the great and powerful Trev.
Yeah, he tries. He tries.
Lions, definitely. It's going to be some good games next week, both sides. 1 seed versus the 3 seed on both sides.
Baltimore, 49ers, Kansas City.
Yes, great games. What's going on, Sith? Spontics.
What's up, Sith?
Thanks, Sith. Didn't have time to change that. I got my KC gear on. I was over at my brother's house.
It's my face.
Raymond Noodles. Nice.
Right there.
Fanboy Prime. What's up? Gengar.
Yeah.
What's up, fanboy? Thanks for coming through. Exactly. Josh Allen just can't beat him in the playoffs. Chiefs can't beat the Bills in the regular season. Bunch of talking back and forth. That's what I want. Detroit KC Super Bowl. What's up, Hack?
What's up, Hack?
Yeah, with the football, I missed your live last night, but I'll be sure to get that on Saturdays. See, be going live on Saturdays. I think 5 o'clock Central Time, somewhere around there. Doing a giveaway whenever he hits 800, I think, or 850.
Be there quick.
Yeah, Sith, you got big time Brock Purdy PSA 10s. They might explode.
Yeah, badass collection.
What's up, Cat Fan? Bestie?
What's up, Kevin?
Thanks for coming through, buddy. Oh, yeah, Cat Fan's AI last night on Spontics was hilarious. He does a random giveaway. Somebody in the chat gets to decide what to put in the AI generator. Mm-hmm. And Cat Fan won last night, and he did cats with lightsabers, and one of them, like General Grievous, he had like sabers in his armpits, like all sorts of sabers.
Meow 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 meow.
Exactly. Meow 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 meow.
Instead of like the normal lightsaber sound, they make cat noises like meow.
What's going on, Monch?
23 months. When they sit there and idle, they just do that purr like.
Awesome show last night, Monch. Great artist in the community, part of that Saturday Night Spot train. He's on at 9:30 Central Time now. Change spots.
And y'all go check out his art on IG. He's got like a Wolverine getting smashed up by a whole picture. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, he shows all that on his channel too. Yeah, he's walloping Wolverine. What's up, Tony? Tony goes live at 6 o'clock on Saturday Central Time. Awesome live stream. You were on there last night.
Was I? Yeah, I was. What's up, Tony?
I caught the majority of yours talking about all the books that you recommended.
I brought a stack.
Yeah, you were a cold tamale last night, not a hot tamale. Cat fan. P2, Phil's second account. Thanks for coming through, P2.
Phil the second.
I work for a breaking company, Card Breakers and Sports Memorabilia. We open them up for our customers. We have you've been in there, Hack, on Dynasty Breaks. You made an appearance on Dynasty Breaks. That's my job. I sit there and we sell all the stuff at night, and I come in the mornings and ship and sort and ship everything. Our customers gave me that nickname. What's going on, Frog?
What's up, Froggy?
Frog Brawler, great channel. I watched part of your last video, but something happened and I got cut off in the middle of it. I need to go back and finish that. Great stuff, dude. This dude is hilarious. Dr. Von Hood. Hoot, hoot, hoot.
Hoot, hoot, hoot. What's up, DVH?
All the way from across the pond. Being a champion, 3 a.m. Thanks for stopping by, Hoot. Appreciate you.
Say hi to Badger and Mrs. Von Hoot.
What's up, Ray Rudini? Hope you're feeling
Rudy?
better, bud. You and the missus. Great channel, cat channel, part of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. What's up, Maddie Ice, card channel, card ripper.
What's up, Maddie?
Thanks for coming through, Maddie. Haven't seen you around for a little while. Appreciate you. Dragonlance, bro. Drew, Dragonlance is the shit. DC for life, you know it.
It's my jam.
I stumped everybody on that. Guess that key, didn't I, though?
Yeah, it was good. What's up, Paul?
Oh, went right over him. What's up, Paul? The 619, my DM.
You had him up there.
Just passed right by him. Thanks for coming through, Paul. Paul's got a great live stream he's doing on Tuesdays now from 8 to 10 Central Time. Check out Paul and the 619 and his amazing friends. I'll get that intro or that clip you wanted done for you here pretty soon, Paul. I forgot about it. Hell yeah, Boyd. Chiefs.
What's up, Boyd?
Thanks for coming through, Boyd. Part of the Saturday night Spine Ticks train. 8 o'clock or 8:30, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Boyd. Rip some packs and play some guitar. Great stuff. Brian LCS, what's up, Godfather?
What's up, Brian?
Thanks for coming through. Always doing some great stuff, some Spider-Man reviews, getting back on that train. I'm not reading it, but I watch it because I support and keep up with it.
I'm going to see that Ultimate Spider-Man review drop.
Right? The one everybody's talking about. I could read it. It's in the giveaway bin, but I guess Brian should do it anyway. Just hear it from him. What's up, Andrew?
What's up, Andrew Kai?
Thanks for coming through, Andrew Kai. Awesome supporter. Niners, Ravens? You thinking the one seed? Nah. I'm not as scared as the Ravens as I was the Bills. The
do
Bills
me
are
a
on a
favor.
roll.
Do me a favor. When you can, go look at the colors for the Super Bowl for this year, and you'll be pleasantly surprised that those two teams are the two colors that are already on the Super Bowl logo.
Interesting. What's up, Sensei Domino? Is that some kind of conspiracy?
Yeah, it is. My brother pointed it out, and after I saw it, I was like, you kind of can't unsee it, and I was like, oh shit! And they made that logo like 3 months ago, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's about right, Spine Ticks. The two favorite all-time Chiefs weren't Chiefs to begin with. They were transplants. It's about right. Derek Thomas, baby. Greatest linebacker of all time. Everybody talking. I don't see anybody. Hey, what's going on, Joe? Anachronic Comics. Just got your package. I'm going to be opening up that shortly. Thanks for coming through, Joe. Awesome channel. Does a lot of lives on Friday nights usually. Durs, what's going on, Durs?
What's up, Durs?
Sorry I couldn't make the majority of your giveaway today, but glad to help participate in it.
I couldn't, but I had it all.
Congrats again on 2K. Almost at 3K, buddy. Great channel. Go check out Durs. What's up, Rascal Lucy Renee?
Hey, Renee.
Loving what Renee's doing with Lord of the Rings scenes and cats with AI. Great scenery. And she's got some great lives with some great people. Modern Day Breakfast Club. Thanks for coming by, Renee. Spine Ticks Pressing. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, Spine Ticks Pressing.
Hope you got that slab from my giveaway. I think you said you did, though. But go check out Spine Ticks Pressing. Great channel. Shows off books, presses and cleans books, restores it. Kind of like a Jerry the Jitterbug light.
Light.
Nobody can beat Jerry.
That boy is king.
Dude's a wizard. Again, everybody, thanks for coming out. Really appreciate y'all. Brian Basketballs. What's up, Brian?
What's up, Brian?
Brian's living in Oklahoma, just like Cat Fan. I like seeing all your basketball stuff that you post, Brian, about the OKC and their draft and everything. Really fun to keep up with that. Manny, what's going on, Manny the Hobgoblin Collector? Thanks for coming through, Manny. Another
What's up,
great
man?
artist. Does some great art on Instagram and
Yep.
shows off a lot of comics, mostly Marvel and Spider-Man related.
Spider-Man.
I won't hold that against him.
I do a little bit.
He picked up a Superboy number 0, so I'll let it pass.
The shame. The shame. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, guys. Got like 3 more. You almost
Michael
there.
Baker, what's going on, Michael Baker? Hell yeah, crazy.
What's up, Michael?
I believe I called that exact score. Really, from my show last week. I need to go back and check that. It would be amazing. What's up, Chop? The legend of Chop.
What's up, Dan?
Thanks for coming through, Chop. Awesome supporter, awesome channel.
My
Check
boy.
out Chop and Drop 2013.
My boy.
My boy.
My boy.
Bobby De La Ghetto, what's going on? How about them Chiefs?
Right.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations to them Chiefs. I was pretty proud of them tonight.
It
My
was
brother was
rough,
pretty.
man.
My brother was kind of mad, but I was like, hell yeah. He was like, gave me a stink eye look.
Whenever Hardman fumbled into the end zone, I was like, no, it was an easy touchdown. And yeah, thought that was it.
Mistakes were made.
Many mistakes. Everybody chatting back and forth. We'll do, talking about saying hi to the wife and kiddo. What's going on, Simon Crook?
What's up, Simon?
Awesome Pokemon channel. Check out Simon. Thanks for coming through. What's up, John? John's Comics for Kids.
What's up, John?
John does a great live stream on Saturday mornings, 10:30 Central Time.
Killing it with content all over, YouTube, Instagram.
Oh yeah, he does hella those shorts on Instagram. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Truly amazing. Thanks for coming through.
Truly amazing.
Appreciate you.
Hey, you got 1 more. No, 2 more. 2 more.
Guillaume, what's going on, Guillaume?
Guillaume.
Awesome supporter. Thanks for coming through.
We got to do the last. Born of the
Joe Mansman. What's up, Joe?
What's up, Joe Mansman?
Thanks for coming through. I was seeing the Super Bowl here versus the Broncos. Nice.
Yeah, I think you're all caught up.
All the new people. Sorry if somebody's saying something to you. I just want to get through this real quick. All right, finally through that. Do some shout outs here real quick. First off, we have J80 Hobbies.
Ooh.
Does a figure collector, vintage figures, comic books, toys, cards, rips cards. He was doing like paintball content. I don't think he's done any of that recently, but he was like filming himself in the paintball course for a while there. But J80 Hobbies, just a lot of different things this guy's into. Great supporter. Check out J80. Thanks so much, Tina. Next, we have Fred Hall, direct edition. This dude's awesome. Been in the community for a long time.
Brother Fred.
He always shows off either a figure, a couple figures, set of comic books. Starts off all of his videos with what he's cooking for the night, making you hungry. Then he shouts out his fake Darth Maul from China.
It's fake Darth Maul from China.
China.
That's literally like my favorite part of his videos. I don't know how many times I've watched him say that, and he does it like brand new in every video. It's fun. You know, okay, so I've been watching Fred for so long there was a time, like I remember when he first got the Darth Maul, and then there was like, and then he started doing that, right? And then there was a moment where, like, and you can go find the videos, but he stopped doing the, and here's my fake, Darth Maul from China, and like, man, you talk about the complaints that were in his chat. Like, sure enough, like a month later or 2 months, he brought it back, and it's just stuck. And that was like two
Everybody
years
loves
ago.
that shit.
I do love
No,
Brother
this
Fred.
this right here, when I remember whenever he said this, or he's probably said it many times, but he said it on a couple
Yeah,
different interview
run your own
shows.
race. Yeah,
Yeah, great
he's a great
advice.
dude, man.
Hmm.
And so is
And we
Jay.
have
And,
Ferdbird the Nerd. Bird had a
Fertberg.
great live stream earlier. Yeah, noon Sundays at noon on Sundays Central Time, and I think he does another live on Thursdays.
I
But I
think
was
so.
watching the ones on his Sundays, and he had a great one. He just goes over the books that are trending, books that are hot, spec books. Always has a couple people on the panel.
He
Just a
did a
great
giveaway
dude.
today.
Did a lot of giveaways because he hit 500, so he's
Mm-hmm.
at 524. But just a great dude, always
Yes.
positive.
Yep.
Check out Ferdbird the Nerd.
And informative too. He touches. One of the things I do like about Furberg, because I'm not really into the money side of things, but he does like to touch base on stuff other than comics. Like he goes into games and like it's really like what's popular or kind of like what he's thinking is popular at the moment. And I kind of dig that. Southpaw Brad used to do that, man. That was good.
Cool. What's going on? Ambient Storm.
Hey, Ambient Storm.
We'll check out Ambient Storm, providing all the music for Spine Ticks late night show on Saturdays. Very talented dude. Thanks for coming through, Ambient. Berdazzle, what's going on, Berdazzle?
What's up, Berdazzle?
Hope you're doing good, but Berdazzle.
It's a name that screams theme song. Like I just imagine there's this whole Berdazzle song that comes with her name, like
Well,
those
she
old
does
cartoons.
play the guitar and she'd play songs and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's like every
She
time she
might have
comes
her own
around.
song. And
And
last
this
we
time,
got
oh my
Eagles
god,
Comics.
no,
Going to be doing a live reading and review with a bunch of panelists for the Dark Tower series coming up. Got a little review his last 6 days here where he talks about one of his last Stephen King books that he read. So he's still putting out a little bit of content, even though you've cut back on the reviews. And but if you got any older books, beyond the past month or so, that you're curious about, always go check Evil Mike, see if he's done a review on it.
Tina's saying you missed one. What did you miss? Did we miss somebody?
I don't know.
Did we miss somebody?
All right. Now, I got a
Sorry
few
if we-
things to show off real quick.
Show us what you got.
Yeah. First off, I got this nice note from A Surfer. I won one of his giveaways, and he sent some cool photographs.
In the surf. Or is that in the turf?
The tunnel.
Yeah.
These are just dope. And then some of his friends.
Sea turtles?
Some big ass turtles. Yeah. Always doing shorts, swimming with the turtles.
Yeah.
So he does these giveaways of some photographs that he takes while he's doing them. Got all those. And he sent me this is my favorite running back ever, Marshall Falk. Played for Indy and then the Super Bowl champion Rams, St. Louis Rams.
You didn't have that card already?
No,
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
So thank you so much, A Surfer. Really appreciate you, buddy. And second, Anachronic Comics in the chat. Joe did a little giveaway. Got one of the stickers. Does these awesome notes that he prints out. And I won this Silver and Bronze Age Justice League lot. So this first one is number 57.
Yeah, that's cool. I love the I've never seen like the red, white, and blue on the tagline like that.
Oh yeah. I wonder if they did that only for a certain time. Either that, or that's probably just that one issue.
He said that was from his birthday giveaway.
Birthday giveaway. There we go. And we
I
got
forget,
number.
I forget those things
Saw
too.
it. 72. Another 12 center.
Yeah, that's cool.
Turned Hawkman to salt.
Yeah.
And they're responsible.
Be like, get the spaghetti.
Got 117. I believe that's Bronze Age.
Still
Just
cool.
love having some books that were in Joe's collection. Really respect
Yeah.
that guy. He's a
That's cool.
wealth of knowledge in the community.
And having older books. I mean,
And 169. Yeah, these are some of the oldest books I have now, for sure.
I don't have any older DC in that era.
And then he put in Justice League Europe #1. Back whenever they did all the different lines with all the different characters like this.
Yeah, I do love that cover of Metamorpho. And
Power Girl, Animal Man.
It's iconic.
Yep. So thank you so much, Joe, again. Really fun time. I was on your panel for letting me on there and then winning. So go check out.
Show that red, white, and blue one more time. That was nice. I don't often see a trade dress that's so different from. What does it say right under the trade dress? Is it like an event or something?
Yeah, and man, thy name is brother.
Maybe it was like some kind of like world peace issue or something.
Yeah, maybe because you got the UN, we believe down here.
That's so
yeah.
cool.
That actually makes a little bit of sense. I don't know, Joe. Do you know if that's why it's like that? What's going on, Logan from the Hilt?
Hey, from the Hilt.
Awesome channel. Does a lot of RPGs with his wife and his son, and a bunch of people that come on there. I know Sith is on there doing a couple different campaigns. Thanks for coming through, Logan. Great to see you last night on Spine Ticks as well, one of the guests.
You say RPGs, are you talking about board games or like D&D style?
Like D&D on his channel.
Okay.
Yeah, RPG, yeah.
I didn't know if you were talking like video games or...
Right. And then lastly, we got Tricks Comics. I got his link down the description below, but he sent me sent me this Sasuke Chibi style Q posket.
That's cool.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's cool.
Really awesome. My favorite Naruto character. So thank you so much, Tricks, again. I'm going to show that off one last time. And what time is it? 24. I guess we can do this giveaway real quick. We got 28 in the chat. Might as well knock this out while there's people here. This is for another duck for my monthly giveaway. Like I said, every live stream I'm giving away a duck, and then every new comic book day video, I'm going to be giving away a duck. At the end of the month, they're going to have a duck race. I think there's 27 books this month I'm giving away. So put that in, Go Chiefs, #Go Chiefs to get entered for a duck.
Big stack of books, 27 books, man.
Yeah, fat stack of books. I'm trying to like thin the herd a little bit, and then I go off and get another short box for $50.
Yeah, I know. Hey, well, at least in this last short box, I'm gonna buy most of those from you, so it's not so bad. Depends.
Yeah, like I was looking at all those Dark Tower. I'm like, if I get all these Dark Tower, that's like $40 at $1 each. Might as well get a short box.
Back home, because I had originally this will actually be the third time I've acquired this, like the whole set, because I bought them when they first dropped on the shelves, and then that set got stolen, and then back in Houston, like I started finding them at half price books, like either in the dollar bin or like in their quarter bin or whatever. So I rebought them then and lost them again. So this is actually the third time I'm getting this set, but the third time with purpose.
Yeah, there's like 4 of them that are complete in there, and a few of them are just missing like one issue.
Yeah, it'd be good to get me started.
For sure. Damn it, Ray.
There's a bunch of them in it. They make it funny. I don't know myself if I could type that, if I was like a specific, team fan. I'm not, but I don't care. I will say that I am a little, disappointed the Texans didn't. I was hoping at least they'd get in there, but nah, they just nope, won their game.
This is a frog with the Go Ravens. Got 20 entries. Give it a few more minutes.
Yeah, I feel you, Cafe. Even in major cities though, they didn't like here in Denver. They don't have a lot of shops with back bins. They sell new comics and that's it. They keep like maybe an assortment of new comics that came out within the last couple of years, and that's about it.
What's up, John Stout? Thanks for coming through, buddy.
Hey, John.
Appreciate you. And Papa Wheelie came in here. What's up, Papa Wheelie?
Hey, Pop.
Hope you're having a great day. Saw you on a was it Blinker stream he was on earlier?
I'm not sure. I wasn't there today.
That's crazy. Why weren't you there?
I wasn't at a lot of different streams. I've been busy trying to knock out what I got going on.
Yeah, you getting all that worked out.
Oh, and Logan, it is like I should say that but Mile High, they do have like everything you could want, and if I ever need something, that's where I do go. But you're also paying like not just a pretty penny, you're paying like gold pennies. Like it don't even matter. The only I love Mile High. It's such a cool like store. I mean, even from the outside. Okay, but what they do excel at is all their supplies, like their boxes, their bag and boards. They're by far cheaper than everywhere else in all of Colorado, even back in Houston. So they do excel in that area.
What's up, Kevin? Entropy
Hey,
Comics. Just watched some of your videos today. Great stuff. Great reviews of the books you've been reading. All right, get that in there, everybody. About to pull it. 23 entries. See who gets the duck for tonight.
I thought it stopped on
John Stout.
There you go, John.
Thanks, John. You got a duck for the duck race at the end of the month. Usually on my new comic book day videos, I show off all the books in that giveaway so far. We pull 5 books every Wednesday live stream. Whoever my guests are on, I always have them help me pull books to add to that. What's up, Alex? Jay's Mix. Thanks for coming through, Alex.
Hey, Jace.
Ghost Machine. Yes, it looks decent. I'm not too big into that universe, but that book looks amazing. At least the art too.
It is something I can recommend because I did read. Geiger, for one, was one of my favorite reads from that year. But then Junkyard Joe was another like banger. Everything that's dropped that is attached to Ghost Machine has been good. So this Wednesday, I highly suggest picking up that 80 page giant.
That one. Yeah.
I mean, look at the first 80-page giant they dropped for Geiger. It as soon as they announced this mixed universe and that Geiger was going to get a show, and it blew up. I mean, because it had 2 other appearances in there. It had Redcoat and somebody else. I don't know.
Dave, I miss Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Which Dave is it? I'll see if you type again. What's going on, Cliff? Cliffy Poo.
Hey, Cliff.
Thanks for coming through, Cliff. Watch some of the Council of Comics today. Great stuff you guys do over there. CBC award winning. So what'd you read?
I was going to answer Tony real quick. Tony, that was the first thing I did when I got to Denver, and like that went straight to Mile High. Like literally, like I got here, settled in one day, and the next day I went to I took a long ass bus trip and went to Mile High. That was the first thing I did. I've been waiting to do that for like 25 years because I've been reading his newsletter and I mean, God, for a long time. And like speaking of the Dark Tower, like the second time I was repurchasing the series, I did like some of the issues I had to get from Mile High because nobody else had them or whatever.
Do
What
they
about?
ever have any sales?
Yeah, they do. And if you actually like follow his newsletter, I mean, he puts like discount codes, and they'll be like, I want to say 60% to 80, where they give you that percentage off of either one comic or the whole, your whole purchase online or whatever. But I've seen it go all the way up to like 80% off, and he does it like every newsletter.
Hmm. That's
It's
good. He's
usually
got
like
to catch it at the right time.
that's why I want to say that they price it that high because they're trying to get people to read his newsletter and stuff. And he's I think his name is Joe. I'm drawing a blank, but he's oh no, Chuck. Um, but Chuck is very like public and outgoing, and like when you go to the shop, he's usually there, kind of thing, and he's greeting and meeting with people and stuff. But I mean, you're talking about if you've been reading comics for the last like 25 years, like his advertisement was in most of Marvel and DC for
And
that
he's in
long.
it all of his advertisements.
Hmm.
Yeah. I remember seeing a commercial for him on something, and he was in there just going through the store, like doing a commercial.
I have a reel like yeah I filmed like the whole because I didn't know it was as big as it was, but it's literally like I mean it's like 6 city blocks long. It's like this big
Oh,
warehouse.
gigantic.
Yeah, it's like from the outside, it just looks like this weird warehouse looking building. It's just a brick square looking long building. It looks like
Hmm.
it used to be like an ex train station or something like that. And they like closed all the doors off, like actually like, rebuilt it into a building. But I think honestly, it looks like an old timey, like with the way it's set up on the hill that it's on, it kind of looks like at one time it used to be like a depot or something like that, like or a trail, like a rail yard or something.
Hmm. That's awesome, Cliff. 750. Congrats on the council.
Congrats.
Doing a giveaway soon. Everybody check that out. All right. What you got that you read this week?
Just novels. Currently I'm reading The Dark Half from Stephen King. This will probably be the last one that I read outside of doing my book club because next I'm knocking out The Dark Tower. I mean, that's the big thing that I have on my channel. It's going to be so big. I think the first season it's going to take us like 8 months to knock out the whole
All of them.
series. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
Um,
big undertaking.
I'm looking forward to it. This is something I've wanted to do for years, and some of the people that are in the group, it's the same thing for them. The same, almost the same thing. The same reason I'm on YouTube for comics is the same. Like I've been waiting to do the same thing with the Dark Tower, and I've never really come across people that I knew read the series or even knew what it was, kind of thing. It's funny. I just saw like a list of 100 like best like franchise series in books, movies, and stuff like that, and the Dark Tower is not on there. And I'm like, what the fuck? You're talking about just like two of the books alone is like I think a 750 million like sold book by itself. Like
Hmm.
it's phenomenal. I don't know.
Yeah, I never read it, but I always see it around just when you're in bookstores and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm halfway through the Dark Half. I've never read this before. Like I'm still trying to knock off. Like I actually like went through. I was just playing around, and I'm just trying to like keep a track of what I have read. And I went through and like highlighted all this stuff. And I want to say right now I'm at like half, something like that.
That's cool that it has a little index like that.
Yeah, the dude's got like 80 freaking books, and he's got like 100 short stories.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest there ever was.
Yeah, no, that's what I've been reading, and that's pretty much like all my time and stuff. Besides getting on YouTube, and, I mean, I have watched some TV and stuff like that, but that's pretty much where all my time is. And I do have some reviews coming, comic related. I plan on doing the last 2 issues of Danger Street because I have a bunch of people wait on that. But I am doing, but they're all older comics. I haven't bought any new comics.
All right, sounds good. Was Joe saying? I only read the first 4 Dark Tower books when they came out. I always intended to finish, but never did. Still have those 4 books. Nice.
Be a great time to like catch back up and finish it. It'd be a while, Joe. Like it'll be like I don't know, 4 months out before we get to those books.
The two books that I read were Cobra Commander. Have you read this? No.
No.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, they actually do the Cobra la 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 in there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, oh.
No, but this book is pretty good. It ties in Globulus and just gives Cobra Commander a different backstory. Makes him basically an underling from the start, and yeah, he's going out there and he betrayed his master, but kind of shows his master how powerful or how smart that he is. So Globulus lets him go out and start becoming a Cobra Commander and start Cobra as an organization. So really fun read. Can't wait to see where that takes it. And the other one, this was, huh?
It sounds like they're pulling from the movie. If you've ever seen the movie when they
right, no, exactly. Yeah,
when they brought it to, and then that's what they did with the Transformers series is they pulled, predominantly from the movie sources. I think that's what they're doing all over though.
Mm-hmm. And the second one, I got to reread this because it's wordy as shit.
Travis
but
liked it.
The part that I understood, just reading it, skimming it through one time, definitely loved. I loved his conversation with the Sandman. Was really great. Just John Constantine is I don't give a shit attitude, and he'll smart off to anybody. And but I need to go back and reread that. Great book though, from what I understood of it. It's really wordy. It's
Is it Simon Spurrier?
Simon Spurrier, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I was guessing just by the wordy. Yeah, but he is. But I could tell you, he does tell good stories. You just have to let him get going. The last three, like single, and I'll answer that in a second. But the last like three things I read from him, damn them all, like the Flash, and like they are all wordy. But once he gets into the story, man, he tells good stories. I want to say damn them all. I think it's like now it's 12 issues in or something. I want to say it took like 2 or 3 issues for me to not only grasp, what the story was, but not only that, but it's really wordy and stuff. But he's just filling you in with a whole bunch of like character details and the lore. There's a total of 8 books that make up the Dark Tower series. Technically 7, and then there's a like 4.5. There's 7 that make up, and then there's like, once you get to the end of the series, there's actually one that kind of nuzzles in between book 4 and book 5.
That's cool. And you read that at the end?
You can actually read it after book 4, but in my suggestion, I think there's certain things in that book that don't hit until you read the last of the book. But it doesn't matter where you read it out of order. And I think I told you this, Phil. I just recently read both those, Talisman and Black House, and they were. Tina was asking. They're co-written by Peter Straub, which, if you go look it up online, the Jack Sawyer books are stated as a trilogy. Which Talisman is the first book. Black House is. We were supposed to get a third one, but sadly, we lost Peter Straub, so we might not ever get that third book. I don't know what they're doing, but it's still stated as a trilogy, though.
What Catfin's saying, I never really saw the Cobra Commander, so I really screwed up the pooch on them and completely missed FOC. You can get that. They're going to mass produce that, do multiple prints.
Yeah, they will. Same with Duke, same with Transformers. They've already Cobra Commander's already slated for a 4th printing, so you're going to have options. Yeah.
Yeah. What? No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Constantine is just so.
It's actually been tried, and it didn't work out for like he goes all evil or whatever.
Yeah, he's he just too much of a fly off the seat of his pants, does what he wants type of personality.
I love.
He always justifies it as the lesser evil or the greater good, but it's basically just what his agenda is driving. Yeah, Damn Them All was kind of like a Constantine light, wasn't
it? It is, but it's I want to say it's different enough where it's its own thing. But I really like what they do in Damn Them All, like the way they explain the demons, what her I guess you can say her quest is and stuff. It's pretty dope.
What's up, Beckerman? Go Chiefs, baby!
Hey, Mike.
Another KC bro. Thanks for coming through, Beckerman, on Comic Viking with Alan, doing the Hucklebuck every week.
Mhm.
They usually drop at the beginning of the week, but they just kind of drop it whenever they need to.
Sometimes like Thursdays.
TJ, what's going on, TJ?
What's up,
Having a
TJ?
great night. Chiefs won, so can't complain. What about you got some books that you would recommend? We had our one question for the night was name 2 books that you would recommend. I mean, I didn't tell Mike this, but that you've read recently. So I guess, I mean,
We talking
the
2023 or right
past couple
now?
years.
Um, see, I always okay. So a good one was, and it's in trade format, and I think they're coming out with an Omni too. But and I've mentioned this on other channels. But Jonathan Hickman's X-Men. Um,
Mm,
I was displaced. Let me tell you my X-Men story first. So I was a huge X-Men fan. That's kind of one of my first loves where I started, and I started with the '90s, X-Men just like everybody else. But from that point, I went backwards and read all that. I went forwards and read all the way to Onslaught, and then I stopped for some reason. And the next time I caught up with X-Men was like 2021. There's such a big gap in the story. It's so confusing. So I had started with the Hickman run, and the way Hickman writes, it's basically like he's not really writing a story. It's like he gives you pieces of puzzles, and you're supposed to be figuring it out. But like once you get them all together, they do make a story, and it's a badass puzzle that you got in front of you that does like. But honestly, that's like if I could tell it like it's not a series that I recommend to pick up in singles. And I'm not saying don't go buy singles, but in collected form, man, you're talking about like one of the best reads I've read like in a long time. And it's sad that I wasn't reading it while it was coming out, but like House X, like from all that and like that Hickman was a part of is just it's fantastic. Like because like in single formats, you just get these little bits and pieces of the puzzle and stuff, and that never
hmm
really makes sense as you're going through. But like man, like in collected form, because in collected form you also get all the tie-ins and stuff that I wouldn't be picking up anyways, like the Ravengers or like, so like it had all that. And like this guy is so like he has like, this idea of a story where it's not even the main continuity that connects it everything. Oh, it was so good. But if I
I
were to
always love when he
recommend,
does that.
but okay, so let's go on the other side. DC, anything Tom King, baby, like Gotham City
Hold on a
Year
second.
One.
Swag, what's going on, Swagster?
What's
Thanks
up,
for coming
Swag?
through, Swag. Collector Holic, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, Collector Holic?
Awesome
Thanks,
card ripping
Bobby.
channel. Awesome time last night on Spontex Swag, showing off the X-Men.
That is John.
We got Jay Pylon. What's going on, Jay?
Hey, Jay.
Thanks for coming in, smashing that like button. Appreciate you. The Rise and Fall of the House of X books just came out. Have been real good too. Okay, did
Yeah,
they
that's
all
what I heard.
tie into it? Obviously.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's written by Hickman because I know he moved over to Gods, and Gods has been good as well. Because I'm still picking that up. I think it's in
Mm-hmm.
the fourth issue is about to drop. I think. Um, and I can go with John too. It like the way he does his storytelling, it can be like so overbearing. When I was buying it in singles, trying to like, and he does these like full text pages, and it looks like script and shit. Like none of that makes sense in single format. In collected format, like, but it is still like heavy reads. There's a lot that goes into it, but it's still dope. Still dope.
And
Okay,
DC,
so
you were saying?
yeah, on the other side, anything Tom King, man. Yeah, I mean, this past year we got like four different bangers. I mean, really like five because he gave us the One Bad Day and the Riddler, which honestly that was one of my favorite. Like out of the Batman One Bad Day, that was one of my
Mm-hmm.
favorite stories out of there. Actually, I hope one day we can continue that storyline of the Riddler because that was dope as hell. Um, I mean, I liked a lot of the other stories during that, but no, I mean, Tom King, like, I mean, he was already tops after Supergirl, but then he gave us Gotham City Year One, which I absolutely love. The art, the story setting, you know, it's this that like, I mean, it starts off at about a kidnapping. It's about the like grandparents of Bruce Wayne or whatever, and it's basically them kidnapping like his I think it's his great grandparents, and then they kidnap his grandmother or something like that. But like, it's not about Batman at all. I mean, it's way years before, but it's about a kidnapping, and it's basically this private eye gets hired to figure out who did the kidnapping and stuff, and it's this fantastic story from start to end. You know, it was so dope. But there's all these callbacks to modern DC, like the Joker's, you know, possible origins, you know, that kind of stuff. But after that, I mean, we got Danger Street, dang Danger Street, you know, Danger Street. That shit was dope as
I read
hell.
the first issue. I liked it.
Oh, I mean, all the way through it was good. And I want to say, and it doesn't. It's another story that reads really funky, but like once you get into it, you know, um, it just kind of flows. But like, I will say it does read because it's told in like a third person perspective, but it's also told as like a fairy tale. So it's a little different for those aspects. And you don't really realize it until like I want to say the fourth or fifth issue that you're like that it's being told past tense and possibly from like an unreliable narrator.
Mm.
Um but
So they have pretty good leeway with the story, dude.
No, Danger Street. But both those stories were fantastic. But while he was dropping that, he gave us Penguin, and Penguin has been. I mean, every issue has been really good. I think I've made it to the third issue on that series, but that was really good. And then I mean, solo title Wonder Woman. I'm pretty sure all the way through Wonder Woman's going to be a banger. Tom
Hmm.
King, I mean, he steadily rose to one of my favorite writers. Like I'm at this point, I'm pretty much, you know, like anything he drops, I'll give it. I mean, he dropped Animal Pound too, and Animal Pound was great as well.
All right. Some good recommendations from Mike. And my two is first off, always going to shout this book out, but Do a Power Bomb. Just an amazing story.
Yeah,
Uh,
Daniel Johnson.
Wrestling is the setting of this book, but this book is just a story about family, loss, coping with loss, acceptance. Just a great story about a father and his daughter going on a journey. Daniel Warren Johnson, I fell in love with him after this, but just his art
Yeah, I love his art.
just fits the story, fits the setting of being wrestling. And there was actually two different parts in this story that actually made me cry. There
Yeah,
was a
gotcha.
couple parts that the hair on my arms was standing up, having goosebumps, and
That's character
yeah,
development.
for sure,
Yeah,
definitely
and
do a power
DVH,
bomb.
you are right. Book of the decade right there. I mean, it won awards. You know, I mean,
Yeah, dude, it's definitely moved its way to my top five easily of all time.
okay,
What's up,
Kenny Man.
Birdman? Kenneth Bird and Jimmy G. What's going on, Jimmy G?
Woo!
Comic guy. Woof woof woo.
What's up, Jimmy G?
And my second one I'm going to shout out. I just reread this, but we got Dark Knights of Steel.
Oh, that was good.
Just a great. It kind of killed it because they were coming out. They were skipping months. They would have like 2 or 3 months in between issues sometimes.
The ending. It was like, I want to say they were like 6 months apart, and it got bad. It started out
Mhm.
strong though, man. Started out strong, but it was a good story overall.
Yeah, just a great Elseworld story. If you want any kind of ties to the DC universe and you just want a complete retelling of these characters,
Hmm. Just different aesthetic, and they did go some different routes. You know, it wasn't just like they were in a medieval costumes and that was it, because they gave Batman some magic, which is, I mean, if you know Batman, that's like the opposite of Batman. Like, he does not believe in magic, he don't do magic, like he don't like that shit.
hey, look, Tina, it's a Dragon Rider.
It's a joke. It's another Joker dragon. Dragon Rider.
Might as well show all these off. Number 9.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah, just action, some mystery in there, not knowing exactly what's going on till you get into it. A lot of different perspectives, and like Mike was saying, a lot of the characters reimagined not only their look but their powers, their motivation. What's going on, Andrews?
Hey, Andrews.
Part of the Gibbon gang. Thanks for coming through, Andrews. But yeah, those are my 2 recommendations for the question. What do we got here? Going to have to cave and do a Powerball. Dude, you really need to. I didn't know you hadn't read that, Cliff. That's kind of shocking as much as you read.
I haven't read that.
You haven't read Do a Powerball?
I can't find it. It's been on my list for a long time. I haven't read that or Murder Falcon. I've read everything. And the only reason I passed it up is because it was just a wrestling book. And it's funny because at that time they had dropped I think 3 different wrestling books at the same time. And I'm just not into wrestling, so I passed it up. But if I would have known at that time that I didn't even realize that it was Daniel Warren Johnson that was doing the book, and if I would have known at that time, because I had already read Beta Ray Bill, and I love that. I had already read all his Star Wars stuff and love that.
See you, Logan. Have a great night, buddy. Appreciate you.
Night. It is a 12 issue.
12 issues, yes, sir.
Or 2 trades.
If you can get that, if you can get that in the trades, that's how I would do that. Do a Powerbomb is nice because in between each issue on the trade paperback, it has the cover of the next book, so you can tell where the issues stop and start. Not all trade paperbacks are like that, and that helps with Do a Powerbomb because you get the feeling of the cliffhangers that each issue had, because there's multiple cliffhangers, multiple. It shocks you right as the issue ends.
Yeah, I do like that when you're reading a book, because there are some trades you buy and they don't, it's just you either get all the cover. Yeah, you get all the covers at the beginning of the book or the end of the book or some shit, and it's hard to tell where was the issue. I felt like I've read 2 issues already. John, I did read Crave. I reviewed the first issue and I missed out on getting the second issue.
Yeah, my shop didn't get the second issue, even though it was a fucking Kiss cover and I wanted it. I like Crave.
I don't know, because that was around the time when I was stopping books. It was on my list, but then it was supposed to be there. It was one of the ones that I kept on mine. But that's kind of one of the reasons, I stopped comics to begin with. You already know behind the scenes that I was having trouble getting certain books and stuff like that, and it's been a big just problem, having the money, especially since I'm ordering this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like you're ordering it, you're just not getting it.
Yeah,
so it makes you not want to order it.
And it's irritating for me because it's not just one shop that this is happening at; it's multiple, and it's and it just happens to be on certain books that just happen to be getting all hyped up, making it on whatnot, and yeah, I don't want to go on.
All right, guys. And then we have my covers of the week coming up. Gonna highlight. Always do this at the end of the show. Some of the new covers coming out. Couple of good girl covers. We got this new Lady Death series. This is a sick cover. I love the art on this. The bats, I think the bats are chrome on this book.
I do like the art. I've never been a fan of Lady Death though, which is funny because
I
like
me either.
I don't know, but there's just something. And not that I've never read her either though. That was I was never a big fan of Evil Ernie. I was never a big fan of Vampirella. But once I got reading Vampirella, it was actually a really good read. Same thing with Evil Ernie. Once I actually sat down, I was like, this is pretty good.
Yeah, I was about to say you've read Evil Ernie for sure because that's right up your alley. I think.
I reviewed. Well, they did a relaunch of it back in 2021. I read all that, and I went back and read they have an Omni for I think the first 50 issues of Evil Ernie, and I read all that. Oh, there you go.
I had to show this cover because god damn.
What's he saying?
Look at them skulls. Look at them skulls.
The skulls. What skulls? I don't see no skulls.
Yeah, exactly. What bats, Bobby? What skulls?
Yeah.
Just a crazy.
Hello, nurse.
We got this. Everybody's talking about Ghost Machine. Is it Finch? Oh yeah, Frank.
Fabok.
This is the Frank cover right here. What it says. Frank. I guess
Maybe. He
Fabok's on
was
the inside.
no, I know Fabok's doing like because I think it's like 5 different offshoots, so that might be Gary Frank because he was a part of Geiger and Junkyard Joe, and Fabok he's doing the
There's a bunch of Fabok covers.
yeah, it's the one
That's
it's
just
the
not.
one where
Yeah.
it's the Mad Max like futuristic looking like one that's what Fabok's doing. I forget what it's called. Bazangas.
You really like Lady Death? Cool, cool.
Got a
Is
big
she
fan
pretty good
following.
read? Is it a good story, or I'm
Is it
curious to
engaging?
know?
Has it,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thank you, Tina.
But it's like Vampirella. Vampirella was really engaging once because I think they did a relaunch for her back in like 2017 or something like that. And I've been reading it since then. And I mean, everything they've dropped for Vampirella besides the Frazetta stuff, which is crazy because it's Frazetta, but
Yeah.
everything else has been really good, Vampirella. What is this?
This is the new Superior Spider-Man variant, but it's a ASM 50 homage. Got Wolverine doing it anyway, walking away from the costume, I guess.
Yeah, like the first Kingpin. I don't know if I like it. I don't know. And John says it is a pretty good read.
Okay, cool. I like that cover. Wolverine's my dude.
I like the blue and black. Man, Wolverine was my dude growing up, you know, and somewhere along the lines, and I don't know.
This Resurrection of Magneto #1. All this that's silver is chrome.
Ah, that's cool.
So that's going to be a dope ass cover.
That's a good, cool looking cover. Period.
And a cool variant. Got the negative space. John Tyler Christopher.
I wish they wouldn't have done his helmet. Like I wish.
Because you can't see it, like his face is just
there. Some reason it makes him look like really older there. Or like just a floating head.
Right.
What happened to his neck?
Power Girl, the one book, or I think the one book I'm reading that's coming out this week. But
That's
showing this for cat fan because it's got a cat on there with the super cape.
I always forget that cat's name, but I do like that cat. That's Supergirl's cat.
She's daydreaming of the cat, you know, running through some flowers, and the cat's daydreaming of being in like a space battle.
I do have the first like 4 issues of the series. It was a good read.
What's up, Cali Comics?
What's up, Cali?
Negative spaced. Yeah, that would have been better probably.
Yeah, maybe it's just a red.
L to the Ray. What's going on, El Ray? Thanks for stopping in before we stop tonight.
What's up, El Ray?
Steve, the voice white. What's going on, brother Steve?
What's up, Steve?
One of my favorite dudes in this community right here. Go check out Steve at Comics of the Voice.
He's part of my Stephen King group.
Nice. Got the voice. You and Steve have voices for radio, for reading, and it's going to be awesome. Tina, if you would drop Steve White's link, I'd really appreciate that, babe.
I think she did.
Did she?
Maybe. I don't know. But Streaky the cat. Thanks, Cliff. That's what the cat's name is. Streaky.
Streaky. There we go.
Because he shoots off like a damn streak.
We got Beast World #5. Loving this.
Yeah.
Favorite event DC's had all last year, probably.
Night Terrors.
Yeah, definitely better than Night Terrors.
It's better than Dark
We got
Crisis.
this sick Batman where he's half and half transforming.
Yeah. Where Batman?
Where Bat? I love werewolves. Thank you so much, Tina. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Go check out Steve the White, guys. A few more. This is another Power Girl. Raza Power Girl. This might be the first one going for in the bucket for cover of the year for this next year. Pretty dope. What do you think?
I like it. I could see people like taking the comic and rubbing it, that way as she's flying. I got you. I
God damn
see
it,
it.
Cliff.
Better than Dark Crisis. See, I told you.
I have a Kiss comic that was Guinness Book of World Records for the largest comic book in the world, signed by Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons. It's a different Kiss. I'm talking about them actually kissing, not the Kiss the band.
But
Some
that's
people
cool.
get that confused, but yeah.
That's still cool, then. Numbered 1 to 150.
Number to 150. I don't know what that was in reference to.
Maybe that Kiss Guinness Book of World Record book.
Oh, yeah. I got you. Yeah, different Kiss cover.
Rising.
Then we got 3 more. Got this sick. I always like it whenever they do that double image.
Yeah. And it's
So
been
this
a
is
great
like,
read all the way through, though. You talk about a long story arc, but no, it's been really good.
yeah, that's what a lot of people say. Mike or Mark always talks about it.
Detective is definitely the better book between the two, like Batman and Detective, but they're also different styled books. Like Batman is more action packed and stuff like that. Detective is more a detective book, but it's a lot more wordy. Frisson.
This is probably my cover of the week. I just
Yeah.
love this cover.
It's pretty.
Harley Quinn, Jenny Frison. What's up, Casino, brother?
What's up, Casino?
Thanks for coming through. Hey, Surfer, what's going on, Surfer? Thanks for catching the end of this. Appreciate you. Hour late, but appreciate you anyway. Yes, thank you so much, Tina. Gained a lot this last couple of days, like 30 subs the last 4 days in a row.
Heck yeah.
Jenny Frison goodness, yes. So that's probably my cover of the week. And then, of course, I got to show this one because Mike, this is Mike's favorite artist. We got Sweeney Boo. Look at Yara's teeth right there. She got that going on.
My eyes just went blank. Like you said, Sweeney Boo.
Obviously, Mike hates Sweeney Boo. She does always do that chipmunk. She always has the big front teeth.
She gives them like horse teeth. I don't get this. And I think it's a secret. Like she's secretly tanking DC. I see her. Are you trying to make my girl look all crazy and shit? Now she's messing with Yara. God damn it.
Thinks it's just big. It's the story of that. Nice. I have a signed Lady Death print by Frison.
Ooh.
Really interesting.
Dang. I don't know if I've ever seen a Frison Lady Death.
Right? I don't know if I have either. What you got coming up?
So, if y'all didn't hear, I got my Stephen King read-along book club discussion coming. It's 2 weeks away, February 3rd. It's going to be on a Saturday, like during the day. There's going to be a bunch of people in the community, and we're basically reading the book right now. We're going to get together and talk about it. We're going to do that with every single book in the series, which is 8 books. But we are starting with the first book. So, I mean, now is the time. You got 2 weeks, and there's a little bitty book, 200 pages, if you wanted to hop along and chat along with us. And I mean, because this is, I mean, some of us are very experienced in this story, but there's still to this date mysteries that have not been solved. And that's why we're doing this, But plus that it's my favorite story, and I just want to talk about it. And a bunch of the other people like Steve in the chat. But it's going to be me, Steve the Voice, Nornrad, Bobby, Glenn, trying to think, Madam Blaster, and Phil Tastic.
Great group of people.
Be fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. But that's what I got going on. So if you don't see me so much on YouTube, that's what I'm doing. I'm mapping out what we're going to be talking about and like pulling quotes and that kind of stuff in the background. But I'm also reading like a.
What's up, Bipster? Thanks for coming through. Guru of Baseball Cards. Yeah, and I have what I do every week. Live stream on Sunday nights, 9 o'clock, the one you're watching right now. And Wednesdays, Bagging Boarding BS at 3, open panel. Anybody can come on. And my new comic book day premiere Thursday at midnight. And I'm ripping anime cards on my anime shorts, so check that out if you're interested in anime. And thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. I really appreciate it. And as always,